Customer service.
Hey, I'm back. This is Eddie Amber coming at you with another episode of You Don't Know Jack. Today we'll do unknown episode number 46,
I'm Donnie.
I believe.
I need to know how many people would like to all alone.
One.
Here's hoping some jaunty trivia can fend off the crushing loneliness. What's your name?
That would be...
Excellent.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
All my breast.
Can I get a fly check?
6, 5,
We'll fade to black.
3.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I gave Stella her groove back.
I'm sorry, what?
Nobody wanted to play with you, huh? It's like grammar school all over again. And our wrong answer of the game
Meh.
is brought to you by
Herbs. They are seriously, totally just herbs used for wholesome baking. We swear.
Find the wrong answer
Herbs,
associated with our
herbs,
sponsor to get
herbs.
yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash.
Herbs,
Okay, let's light this
herbs.
sucker.
Okay.
First up, make pranks, not war. Suppose you could travel
South
back in
Park
time
episode.
with some toilet paper. How might you TP Sitting Bull's TP? Take some Charmin to the Cheyenne, take some Soft and Gentle to the Sioux, take some Angel Soft to the Apache, or take some Cottonelle to the Cherokee. Please don't squeeze the Cheyenne. Allow me. Sitting Bull, perhaps the most famous of all Native American leaders, is of the Sioux Nation. You could also go back in time
I didn't
with
even get
some
what the
modern
question
toilets
was.
so Sitting Bull could spend less time as Squatting Bull. Coming up, Baby made a mess in his portfolio. I don't think that E-Trade baby should be sitting around relying on somebody else to make a movie about him and get rich. I think he should just be investing in his own thrilling biopic. Suppose the E-Trade baby uses all his earnings to produce a movie remake. If it makes as much international box office money as the original, which film would be most profitable? E-Trade Baby Mama, Rosemary's E-Trade Baby, Three Men and an E-Trade Baby, or $1 Million E-Trade Baby? Watch your clock.
I'm gonna wait till
Sell, sell, sell! It's so obvious.
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby was outclassed by Three Men and a Baby in the U.S., but worldwide, $1 Million Baby crushed it with over $200 million in gross revenue. I would love to see a movie starring the E-Trade Baby. I would also like to light myself on fire. Up next, the sport of Larry Kings. If Larry King learned karate and started competing, but
Ow.
refused to wear a belt, how would you know he had reached the highest rank? He'd be wearing gold suspenders, he'd be wearing white suspenders, he'd be wearing green suspenders, or he'd be wearing brown suspenders.
Brown or gold, I don't remember.
Well, you definitely get the gold medal in the Suck Olympics. Now pay attention. Brown is the highest ranking color underneath black. And since Larry King doesn't compromise his style, they would be brown suspenders. Wax on, wax off is actually the instructions written on one of Larry King's prescription bottles.
I can't believe they still have the F
Let's
for
try.
the or.
The hills need bifocals. Which of the following hills have eyes? Vatican Hill, Capitol Hill, Parliament Hill, or Kremlin Hill? Parliamentary procedure states all laws must be passed with either an aye or a nay, and Parliament Hill, the home of the Canadian Parliament, is no exception.
Go Canadians!
So, I guess Canadians would say, I vote aye, eh? I vote.
Wow.
Open wide for Sleeping with the Fishes. And it's a this or that.
Okay, this or that.
I'm going to read off
Type of
7
fish
animals.
or type
For
of...
each one, you need to tell
I don't
me
know.
if the singular and plural version of the animal are the same, or if the singular and plural versions are different. If the singular and plural versions are the same, press the number 1. If the singular and plural
There's gonna
versions
be
are
octo-
different, press the number 2. For each one you get right, I'll give you 300 monies. Get it wrong, and I'll be docking you 300. Oh, and be as quick as a gaggle of cheetahs. The faster you go, the richer you'll be. Okay, we're off.
Let's see if I can get this.
Moose. Mouse. Goose. Deer. Sheep.
No.
Bison. Ox.
Oh well, I got most of them.
Well, you tried, but you know what they say about the best laid plans of Mises and men. Also, more than one octopus are called octopi.
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 I was expecting that one to actually show up, but...
And you're doing pretty well. Probably because there's no competition.
Oh, shut up.
Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. Okay, let's see what's next.
Okay. Oh, I missed the wrong answer of the day. Big shock.
Here we have, what happens in England stays in England. You know, marrying Henry VIII was quite a gamble. Which of these roulette bets has roughly the same odds as the odds of being beheaded after marrying Henry VIII? Evens, 1 through 12, red, or 00? That's about 50-50, the same odds as conceiving a male heir.
Oh.
Where's that confounded right answer? There's about a 1 in 3 chance of winning this bet, and King Henry VIII had 2 of his 6 wives beheaded. Just goes to show you, ladies, a good divorce lawyer will make all the difference.
Too soon.
Take a stab at, my number's been retired. Can I have yours?
It's the question to order the button to see if you are right. Question.
Okay, now sometimes these order questions can be a little tough, so I'm adding $1,000 for a correct answer. Put these famous athletes in order of the numbers they wore, starting with the lowest. Dan Marino, Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan. Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, Dan Marino, Michael Jordan, Dan Marino, Babe Ruth, Dan Marino, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, or Babe Ruth. Illegal use of the finger. Let me show you something.
You can't see it right now, but I'm
Their
actually
numbers
giving
were
the
3, 13,
finger to
and
the
23
screen.
respectively. That's also the same order you'd put them in for how important the Looney Tunes were in their careers.
Fucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
And on its way, I shudder to think. If Shutter Island were actually an educational film about shutter speeds on a camera, which sequel would you watch to learn how much or how little your camera lens should open? Aspect ratio ridge, depth of fields, aliasing valley, or aperture falls? Ah, the perfect picture of a perfect dummy. One right answer coming up. The aperture setting on a camera.
I didn't want to choose that because I thought it would have left.
Picture. I love
Wait.
movies with twist endings.
So,
That's why I keep
aperture
demanding that
science
this game end with a twist, and you'll find out that twist
really
after
means,
the
like,
72nd and final episode.
About...
Sorry to interrupt. There are
Never
actually
mind.
73 episodes in the game.
Oh, spoiler alert, Bob!
Scrolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
I call this one geographically accurate fashion. I love those collared shirts that have a little animal on the chest.
Okay.
It's like I have a little pet.
Thanks
But
for
I
the
only have
spoiler,
one nipple, and it's
Chad.
in the shape of a tiny man
not
riding
Chad.
a horse.
Yeah, Chad.
Suppose you could only buy animal logo shirts if the animal were native to the country in which you were shopping. Which of these shirts would you not be able to buy? A Le Tigre tiger shirt in a Japanese Bloomingdale's? An American Eagle bald eagle shirt in a Canadian mall? A Lacoste alligator shirt? That'll Lacoste you.
Really?
Want to see the right answer? The tiger is native to India, Russia, and other parts of Asia, but not Japan.
Really?
Which is a really good thing because tigers are terrible at karaoke. Hold me, never let me go.
Vague.
Say hello to rhymes with cabbage. I feel bad for the really smart people from the 1800s who, if they were alive today, would be very rich and very famous. Instead, they rode horses and got syphilis. If Charles Babbage were alive today, what would his personalized Porsche license plate probably say? Aviator, radiate, ahoy mate, or calculate?
Charles Babbage? I think... I'm gonna get this wrong.
Charles Babbage created the first real working calculating machine and is known as the father of computing. Point of fact,
Actually,
the
I was thinking
calculator
more
was
of
invented by accident
Oh, yeah,
when Babbage was
calculations.
trying
Yeah.
to create a machine that could spell boobs with upside down numbers. Brace yourself.
And this is a jack attack.
I
We all
see
know
you
the
don't
jack
need me
attack.
For anything. It's all yours. You're gonna stick that where? Scopes can get to some pretty hard to reach places. Good luck.
Oy. Rhinoscope. Nose. Octoscope goes in your ear. That goes down your... I have no idea. I think it's your throat. Yeah, okay, this one is the stereoscope. Oscilloscope. Oh, dang. Cytoscope. Bladder. Okay, this one's your throat. And this one is, I have no idea what. Joint? Because it's the only thing left. In arthroscope and arthritis, I guess.
There you have it! I've composed a special poem to commemorate the fine performance you did in this game. You ready? The call of the whipper... What? Ah! Ha! Ha! Hot coffee! Hot coffee in my lap! Towel! Towel!
Okay.
Folks, what's going on, Donnie?
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continue.
Yeah, going to do some more episodes. So, until next episode, this is Eddie Embers signing out.